Yeah, I think I work on it during the summer. It's something I have to have in my game. It's still a lot to improve, but I'm feeling way more comfortable with it.
Eddie?
Luka, you guys got it real close there in the third quarter, and then it looked like there just maybe wasn't enough energy to get over the hump. What happened the rest of the way on that stretch? And I have a follow-up if I could.
Yeah, I think we just relaxed. We came back and then we just relaxed in a certain way. So I think that's what happened there.
Also, your old buddy JJ Barea signed with the Spanish team in Madrid. Just wondering if you had talked to him and what you thought about that.
Yeah, I talked to him the first time. I mean, he told me before, so I knew. But it's great for him. He loves basketball. I think Spanish leagues is one of the best leagues in Europe, and it's gonna be a great opportunity for him. He just loves basketball, and he's gonna love playing there.
Okay, and then one in Spanish.
We are happy to report that JJ Barea's basketball career is continuing for Spain's top division. Estudiantes in Madrid signing a one-year deal and is set to arrive this week and start training. Devin, your good buddy, continues on.
Yay, yay. Going to Europe, which the game is really, about pick and rolls, which is what JJ does best and, what he really, dissects teams with. I'm excited to see how he can compete over there. I know he's excited. He loves the game and wasn't ready to hang him up yet. So I'm, ready to cheer him on and watch him and see, what he can do.
You think you have a problem with the language?
No.
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 Now, I think that it's wonderful to just continue playing basketball. I mean, once you've been over in the States playing your whole career and you go over there, it is fun, it is adventurous, but he's going to get a lot of questions. I mean, how's the championship? What is the ring? How's Dirk? How's playing with Luka? I mean, when I went over to play over there, that's all they did. They wanted to know about everything about American basketball, about the NBA. So he's going to get a lot of questions. He's going to Q&A every day in practice for JJ.
You know what else he's going to get? Yeah. A lot of buckets.
And a lot of buckets. It's too bad he's not friendly either,
Where's the stash?
Look at that.
That's my
Looking
guy.
like Avion Crockett right there.
Love it. Good times, Devin. Good times with you and Yeye.
I came in with him. I
Dana Larson, Cedric Ceballos, Devin Harris here with you. And it was a tough night at the end of a long week. Did they just run out of steam here?
It's a tough game. It's called the getaway game, in which we will call it, is when you come home from a long road trip and they got right after it to a team that's really hungry to get themselves going. They got players that they added on. John Wall came back. Didn't have a great game, but they couldn't do nothing with their family member, the cousins. They couldn't do nothing with them, Devin. He was just powerful all over the place.
I think they left their defense and said,
it was under the table.
I don't know where it was tonight. They just came out. They just kind of struggled. They tried to pick it up a little bit in that third quarter. Got it down to 3, but too much Cousins, too much Eric Gordon tonight. 3-point shooting was a factor, and offensive rebounds. I mean, it was the whole shebang tonight.
Just couldn't put their finger on the offensive side, even though they did move the basketball a lot and got a lot of great looks. The shooting percentage was just really down, and then Eric Gordon is just unbelievable. And I knew he was a great shooter, but just the shots that he were taking tonight off of screens, half dribbles, so to speak, I want to call them, and just really effective for his Houston Rocket team.
Well, he's putting together a nice little stretch. I think this is his 4th straight 20-point game, really shooting at a high percentage, just really great 3-point shooting, being aggressive. And, from all different places. He was known as a great shooter. Got the start tonight, which normally comes off the bench, but just extremely aggressive and shots from all different angles.
No Russell, no James. You have a lot of freedom. And even you can go back to CP3. This guy was maybe the 3rd or 4th option. I think now it seems like he's got more control and more ability to do exactly what he wants to do on that court.
Eric Gordon certainly making the most of his opportunity here tonight. He was hitting them from early on, really setting a tone. The Mavericks tried to keep it within striking distance. It was 11 at the break. Started the third quarter off with a really nice run. Got to within 3. Devin, from there, though, what happened?
Boogie Cousins had a flashback. really played extremely well. They attacked the rim. It's just like I said, the defense tonight was just a step late on everything. And the way the Rockets shot tonight, it was just tough to really contend with what they were doing.
Fatigue is really set in, I thought. And that's the first thing to go with fatigue is your mental. Just making sure you make that extra step, put yourself in the right position to make plays. The defensive side, as you said, Devin, was just bad. I think they'll correct that with rest. Also having a long guy like Porzingis in the middle to clog things up too will help too as well. They got tats ahead of them, but they got to throw this one out. Just ball it up, throw it in the trash, Dana, and leave it there.
Move on, flush it. They will flush this one. DeMarcus Cousins won't, though. He's going to hold on to these memories for a while. After all he's been through, the injuries, the recoveries, did you guys think he had this still left in him?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, it's just the point of him getting in the right situation. Even though he got hurt with the Lakers last year, it just wasn't a chance for him to really blossom. I don't know how they were going to use him. They really had a lot of flow with Anthony Davis, but you get him in the right position, the right team, and the right role, so to speak. He almost threw himself out of this game, too, with some charismatic plays and doing things he's not supposed to be doing, but effectively offensively. And he doesn't even look in shape to me. Maybe that's just the way he's built, Devin.
I think that's just the way he's built, Sam. But, he's always had talent. You feel bad with the injuries that he's had. He's never really got a chance to play consistently the last couple of years. He's worked extremely hard. And he does what Boogie Cousins does. I mean, he's a three-point shooter. He's a bruiser down low, rebounds the ball extremely well, and just he had a flashback. He really played well tonight.
Not to mention 5 assists. I mean, he's always been a really good passer, too. You just saw the all-around game for him tonight. Opportunities there now, as you guys discussed with the personnel they have. No Victor Oladipo in this game either for them. Do they look like a team to you guys that may figure out the direction, or they still have a lot of different parts that may not fit exactly just yet?
I think it's John Wall is going to be the one who solidifies if they're going to be a playoff team or not. If he turns it up to an all-star level and you have Cousins playing away, Victor is going to be consistent all the way around, and so is Gordon. But then you add a guy like John Wall who can give you at any given night 30, 40 points, and sometimes 50. That makes them very dangerous. Now, do they compete with the Blazers, who have a wonderful guards, San Antonio, who really pushes the basketball and plays great defense, and then even up in Golden State, even though they don't have Clay, they're still a dangerous team.
I think it still remains to be seen.
Yeah.
A lot of moving parts. They haven't played at full strength yet, since the trade. And how are these pieces all going to fit together? How is Oladipo going to fit out there with Eric Gordon? And how Christian Wood when he gets back. So they got to still figure that stuff out. But they definitely have potential in the players to be competitive. We'll see what happens.
And also the Mavs didn't shoot the ball well. They didn't play great defense. The Rockets I'm talking about. It wasn't a great effort on that end. We just didn't shoot the ball like we normally shoot the basketball.
Yeah, only 5 threes in this game, 20% from deep. And that three-point shooting percentage had been trending upwards lately. This one an outlier, at least Rick Carlisle and his team hope. Let's hear from the head coach now after this loss to Houston.
We obviously didn't play well. They played better. We had a decent run in the third quarter I think we had a chance to tie the game. I think we had an open quarter 3 that didn't go down. And then they just were able to build the lead back up. And so, no excuses. Rough week, but that's a part of the NBA. It's part of this scheduling. Everybody's going to go through it at some point.
Questions for Rick? Eddie?
Yeah, Rick, I know there are no excuses, but did you get the feeling that the schedule did finally catch up with y'all, and especially there when you got it close, and then the energy level just didn't look like it was there to make another push?
Yeah, look, we don't have any excuses. Didn't play well enough. The energy was a factor. We were able to get it up in spurts, but we weren't able to sustain. And so, and look, they had more juice. We obviously missed KP and the other 4 guys, but look, everybody's going through something right now, and Houston's missing a couple of their good players too. So, we just got to
we're off tomorrow. We need a restful day tomorrow, and then it's another busy week next week.
Tim Cato?
Yeah, Luka's taken that mid-range shots more and more. It seems like. What's in your mind? Where's the best usage for those shots? And what do you think of overall his usage of them?
I like it. He's making them. He's making them at a pretty good clip. I don't know the exact clip, but he made one last night. Probably won the game for us, and he's been pretty efficient. In all the recent games. So, look, a guy like him has to have mid-range counters because of all the different ways that people are going to play him, and he works on it. So, it's a weapon.
All right, thanks, Rick.
Yes, indeed. Thank you.